Yo, everybody. Welcome back to Take Notes. This is episode 2.
Shitting on Jeff part 2.
We have my friend Phil here. Dude, I love this, dude. I can't believe we're back. By the way, Phil worked for me as well.
And I got fired twice as well.
You did not get fired twice.
Yes, I did.
Really? What's going on?
Let's just have all the people you fired on the podcast.
The big fucking line.
That's actually all the way down 27 floors.
I feel like firing is a very bad word to use. I did not fire you. I hate firing, by the way. It's the worst thing you can ever do.
I couldn't even imagine. I'd be so nervous.
Because think about it this way. You're ruining the person's life in front of you. You're literally saying this. You go, I'm going to ruin your life right now for the next 2 weeks. That's what you say.
Yeah.
You don't say, I'm firing you because, blah, blah. You say, I'm going to ruin your fucking life.
But I don't think that was I don't think it even was like that for me, though. But I think it's because my mentality, it did ruin my life. But I think for my mentality is completely different, though.
Yeah, well,
I would feel way worse if like someone who cared a lot about things got fired because I would feel very bad for them.
Jeff, I fired you, and you were like, dude, no problem. I'll get a job in like a day.
And then, you were unemployed for 3 months. And I didn't even apply.
I guess now we can get a little bit into in debt and what you think about it. And I want to know your honest opinion. Like, I don't want you to hold back. I don't want you to BS. Just tell me how it is.
I mean, where do I start?
What is that? What's going on?
It's our contract we created 2 years ago. This is the original contract we created.
The following is a contract.
I'll read it. But
Ilya Fedorovich, Dmitry Kanov.
Just to show him. You got it? So we created this contract 2 years ago. The first reason why debt failed was, number one says no member of Indet can be late.
Wait. This is a joke. No. You wrote this 2 days ago.
Actually, he typed this. No. I was telling him what to say, and he was sitting at his computer.
So one person's an hour late. The other person's 4 hours late.
And I'm on time.
And you're on time early.
I'm actually 5 minutes early.
Phil has always been really good at being on time.
A rule where the first 3 times members late is forgiven. Every time.
Can you read that one again?
Yeah, the first 3 times a member is late, it will be forgiven.
It's literally like an actual job. You get 3 fucking talking, and you get a fucking write up.
Dude, it got stupid.
Like imagine you writing up Dima 3 times, and then what are you gonna do? Fire him?
Dude,
from the fucking video.
It got so bad that like we needed this.
All right.
Oh, because he just wouldn't show. And then what happened after?
All right, hold on. Well, let me read it. It says, and then every time member is late after the 3rd time, the member will be charged a $25. And an additional $25 after every further late arrival.
That's how he got all his money.
Technically, I should have at least $10,000 from both of them for them being late.
What else do we have on there?
Rule number 7.
Oh God.
We cannot go to Dima's house without having direct permission from himself.
Yeah, this weird thing about how we can go to his house. I'm like, why?
Why can't I show up there and be like, hey, what's up, dude? You ready?
Whenever, like, dude, you need to let me know.
So whenever he was late, we would try to go to his house to pick him up because we weren't sure what the issue was. And he was like, you guys can't come to my house anymore. I quit. All right, rule number 10. Indet agrees to pull 100% effort into every video. That was never.
The one time that I was part of a video, it took like 5 hours and we didn't even post that.
So that was never in place except by me, but.
And everyone signed it.
I think that's just 3. Yeah, and here's the 3 signatures.
That's so.
2017.
Wow, that was a bit ago. That was like 3 years ago.
Easy Forge.
That was
just like 3 years ago. Yeah, but how does David get it to work then, or like any other YouTuber?
I don't know.
Because they do it with their friends, you know.
We're not David. Again, you're trying to compare yourself to him.
No, I'm not trying to compare. I'm just saying like he has the same concept. Like he has his friends around and like he does it seriously, right? And like so
I think they know how to differentiate.
It's part of the video too.
They know how to differentiate work and.
Yeah, maybe we just didn't.
And then also we'd come unprepared. I mean, there's so many different things. But I think being late was the biggest issue. It's like, Dima, we couldn't change that. But you could have changed. You never changed.
I'll change now.
No, I mean, last week you were, like Jeff said, you were late to the podcast, which is in your apartment.
I was not.
Literally
2
feet away from your bed.
And then when
like, fuck
and then
you
when I
guys, I
say
wasn't-
something, like, well, I don't trust that this is gonna be a long term thing because you back out of other stuff. And he goes, "What are you talking about?
Hold on. What?
Like, what? That face. Dude,
What?
what are you talking about, bro? I do everything."
Jeff, what if I backed out of? I don't know. What if I backed out of?
Not backed out of, but I just don't have the trust that something will go along. This thing, 2 weeks in a row, I'm 100% in now. Like, I think it's gonna happen because you're making a second one.
One other problem is, like, again, I said this on the first podcast. In my head, I was like, dude, every video we do has to be huge. You know?
Yeah, I agree with that. And well, I think it's because you're comparing yourself.
I was comparing myself to David.
Right. And thinking like you have to have that quality of video. Mm-hmm. I think that's what made
Yeah. It was definitely
a fault. It's like it's a good quality, but at the same time, like if you were your own thing, I think
I wasn't trying to be like him. I was just trying to do big things like him. You know,
that'd be terrible.
If you're inconsistent, you make no progress.
Right.
I think that was their issue.
Of course, well, yeah, 100%.
Like you guys being late. Obviously, I have faults with it too. You know, I just couldn't control you guys. And as bad as that sounds, just like you guys were kind of like, if anybody saw the security footage that he had as an office, that would be horrible. Like,
dude, you remember that one time when this is such a funny story. There was one time we were recording in my office, and Dima, for whatever fucking reason, was in the ceiling. Like, he climbed up through my drop ceiling.
I think I saw something like that.